Hello everybody, it's Jen. I hope you're having a great day. I'm here today with another design team project for Not2SHabby. Today I'm using one of the new release stamps from Not2SHabby called Unicorn Dreams, and I absolutely fell in love with the rainbow image in this stamp set. So I will be making another card using the unicorn elements, but today I thought I would do a simple, clean card that packed a lot of punch with very little effort. So if you're in need of a very quick card, this is an idea for you to get some extra use out of this stamp set by using one of the images as a focal point. So you can see here I'm just stamping this out a couple times using my platform, and I'm using Fawn jet black ink because I am going to be doing some Copic coloring to color in this image. So I've cut down my panel here smaller than an A2 size card. I believe I cut that out using a stitched rectangle die from Fawn. Now I'm going to be using some but not all of the colors in the rainbow. For the hearts, I'm going to be using R29, R24, and R22 just to give them some nice shading and give them a look of dimension on the card. Once I get those colored up, I'll move on to the rainbow, and you can really choose whatever color you wish to color up your rainbow. I'm going to choose purple, teal, and lime green. So for this first one, I'm coloring it in purple. I'm using BV08, BV04, and BV02. I decided to have my darkest shadow on that inside line where it's going to meet the next area of the rainbow. And I'm just blending that out with my midtone, and here I'm using my lightest marker of BV02 to really blend those colors together. Now once I got that done, I felt like it was too much of a bubblegum purple, so I'm just going to take my V15 and go over that, and that will give me more of that vibrant purple color that I was looking for. So that's one of the great things about Copics is you can go over top of your markers, and in that case I already had the shading done, so it didn't matter that I only overlaid one color. So going through the coloring really quickly, I did the same thing with my Aqua markers there, and now I'm using some vibrant greens for that last part of the rainbow. For the clouds, I wanted to keep them white, but I want to give them some color and some shading. So I'm using C3, where all the little V's and squiggly lines are in the clouds, as well as under the heart. I'm going to blend that out with the C1 and then blend all of that with the C00. And that will make our clouds look like they have some color and dimension, even though we want them to be white. For the clouds, I'm going to add some Nuvo Shimmer pen, just to give them a little bit of interest and sparkle. And then we'll move on to putting the card together, which is going to be pretty simple here after I get my sentiment on. So I'm using this new stamp set by MFT called Anything But Basic Encouragement, and the sentiment I chose is I believe in you. So I thought this image was really great to send to someone if they needed just some encouragement. So I really wanted to have the sentiment right where I have it now, but I played around with the idea of having it underneath the clouds only because I felt like I didn't leave enough space to that right hand side when I cut out the panel with the stitched rectangle. The stitching is very close to the sentiment, but I was able to position it in a way that it worked. So I'm using my Versafine Clair ink here. This is a new to me ink and I'm absolutely loving it. It's just the new formula from the Versafine Onyx Black that we typically have used for years. And now I'm bringing in some rainbow cardstock. If you're anything like me, you have lots of rainbow patterns in your collection, and this is a good way to put some of that to use. So I'm using the Sunny Studio Rainbow Bright 6x6 pad, and I picked this diagonal pattern paper to line the focal panel of the card. And I'm going to adhere that down to some purple, this is a handmade card base that I did using some purple cardstock. And that will be the card for today. So super clean and simple, but I think it's really pretty. I am just going to line the inside of my card with a scalloped rectangle piece of cardstock that I die cut out. And that will allow me to stamp my sentiment on the inside. And for the inside, I'm using You Got This, which also comes in that MFT stamp set. So I will link everything in the description box below. Don't forget to use coupon code JEN10 to save 10% off your entire purchase at Not2Shabby, and I will leave a link to the shop below. Thanks everybody, have a great day, and I'll see you really soon. Bye!